Stop. It hit. You nailed it. I'll give you one more chance. Try again. One more chance, okay. You went past the stop. That's a fault. It's a fault. Let me remind you again. You've already lost this point in the official match. Start over. Try again. For example, if the ball hits my racket hand's finger, is this ball valid? Our rules clearly state that only hits below the wrist on the racket hand count, like if it hits the hand, or hits the finger. Even if it hits the back of the hand, all of these count as valid hits, but any part above the wrist on the racket hand, like the arm, including the arm and so on, or even the body or clothing, that counts as an invalid hit. Even if you struck the ball, it will be ruled as your fault. There's another case, the non-racket hand. If the non-racket hand hits the ball during play, even if it goes over the net, it's still invalid. That will directly count as losing the point. Yes, that's a fault. I caught it. Sometimes the ball is too short. Sometimes players throw their racket out. But the moment the racket leaves their hand, if it hits the ball again, that's an invalid hit. The valid way is that at the moment of hitting, the racket must be in contact with the hand, even if the contact is minimal. When we hold the racket like this, there's also a risk of fault if we reach out like this, because the racket touches the net too deeply. The moment it touches the net, it's a fault and counts as an invalid hit. This video is sponsored by A6.